Okay, we're going to do compound interest. We have about 3 more examples to do, okay? Here's our compound interest equation. A is the amount that you're going to have at the end, that you're looking for, at the end of at an end of a time frame. P is your initial value. How much did you put into the account? How much are you taking out for your loan, okay? R is your rate. What is your interest rate? N is how many times it's going to be compounded. So you guys, if it says it's compounded monthly, that means you have 12 during the year. If it's compounded every other month, then it would be 6 times. And T is the entire time frame. So like when you go to take out a car loan, anybody ever take out a car loan in here? Okay. Have your parents ever taken out a car loan? They usually finance it for 60 months. Okay. So that would be 5 years. So our T would be 5. Most people who take mortgages out, they either take it out for 15 or 30. So your T would be 15 because that's the life of the loan. Okay. So on the back of your notes, there is a problem. Okay, so compound interest, we're going to start. A equals, and we're just going to write the equation. So we're going to write that equation. So we know what we're going to fill in. Here we go. Find the account balance after 20 years. So account balance is the A. If 100 is placed in an account that pays 1.2% interest compounded twice a month. So what is our P? P is principal. What are we starting out with? So we're going to put $100 here. What is our rate? So 1.2%, how do we write that as a decimal? 0.012. N is how many times is it compounded? So how many times are we earning interest in this year? So it's twice a month. So how many months are in a year? Okay, so how many months are in a year? 12. So how many times all around? 24. So N is 24. So this N is 24 as well. And then T is the life of the loan, or the life of, we're going to, like in 20 years, we're going to look at this account. So I just gave you the answer. So T is 20. Now, before you go put this all into your calculator, don't do that. You're going to bring down the 100. I want you to put into your calculator 1 plus 0.012 divided by 24. What did you guys get? And then please put in your calculator, do 24 times 20. Okay. Now you guys look at this. Now it looks like an exponential equation. Put it into your calculator just like that, and we'll get our A. And remember, it's money, so we're going to round. What did you guys get? So after 20 years, you will have made $27.12. You guys, so you know, this means you didn't put anything into this account. it started with 100. You didn't put any money into the account. You just left it at 100 and you let it accrue. Okay? Okay. Now we're going to do inequalities. That was the answer. Something I need to remind you of. If you have a fraction, you can rewrite that fraction with a negative exponent, okay? Can you, so 3 is the lowest you can go. You can't go any lower than 3. So can we rewrite 243 as a 3? Is there a power that we can raise 3 to get 243? So we're going to raise 3 to the 5th power to get 243. How did you know that? Well, you can either you can keep multiplying until you get to 243. You can use the sheet. Okay, now the problem is that that's a fraction, that's not a fraction. So we're going to rewrite 1 over 3 to the 5th as a negative exponent. So we're going to write 2x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 3 to the negative 5th power. So I just rewrote 1 over 3 to the 5th with a negative exponent, just like I showed you up here. Now, are the bases the same? 2x minus 1 is greater than or equal to negative 5. Okay. Now what do we do? Okay. We add 1 to both sides. Okay. Now what do we do? And x is greater than or equal to negative 2. Okay. We're going to do an example. You know how there's 4 examples on the other side? We're going to do an example underneath. And this should be the last one. When they give you something like this, okay, and they say write an exponential formula function, and they have a 0 and like a number, this is your A. Then they give you another ordered pair. This is your X, and this is your Y. Remember, your exponential function is this. They're never going to give you a B. They're going to give you an A, they're going to give you an X, they're going to give you a Y. It's our job to go in and find the B, okay? So what is Y? 81. What is A? What is B? We don't know. What is X? Okay. How do we solve it? We're going to divide by 256. You guys, don't get a decimal yet. Leave it. Okay. How do we get rid of the 4? Take the 4th root of both sides. You guys, you're going to get, I'll take either one, but you should know that the 4th root of 81 is what?
3.
It is 3. And what is the 4th root of 256?
4.
If you say, Miss Fleury, I did it, and I got a decimal, I got 0.375. You got it right. Okay? So I will take either answer. And now, y equals 256 3/4 to the x. Okay?